Okay, students, will continue. So we saw in the previous session that the problem 2, we have prepared the resource usage histogram, and we have literally calculated the percentage wastage of resource by taking the peak demand as the available resource. Okay, so when you do that, peak demand available resource is 14 into 11. Okay, for 11 days it is 14 men, we assume like that, and then we calculate what is the wastage. So first 2 days there is no wastage, so 0 into 2. Second day it is the third day it is 4 into 1. Then it is 8 into 2, then 9 into 2 plus 11 into 2, and finally 12 into 3. Okay, so we have calculated that over 14 into 11, the total assumed availability. So we got it as 55.2%. So if this scenario exists, there will be a wastage of 55.2% of Mason. 55.2% of Mason availability, which is 14 into 11. Okay, that 55% will be wastage. So we have to go for balancing of resource. So what do we have to do? We can see that there is huge available requirement for resource in the initial period. So this is our peak zone. So therefore we have to go and identify the non-critical activities in this peak zone, shift them to the right side, because that is the zone where we have non-peak. Okay, so our minimum demand. So maximum demand, from the maximum demand zone, we identify or pick out the activities which are non-critical and shift them by their float values to the peak zone. Okay, and we find that there are two non-critical activities, basically 1-3 with a float of 2-3 days, and 2-4 with a total float of 1 day. Only these two activities can be shifted, and the remaining are critical activities. So therefore, let us go and shift 1-3 by 3 days total float completely, so that the demand in this zone reduces. So we will be shifting activity 1-3 by 3 days total float fully, and we will shift 2-4 by 1 day fully. That means they will also become critical, because they will finish off, or totally they will consume their total float. Okay, so let us shift 1-3 by 3 days and 2-4 by 1 day, and see what is happening to the resource usage profile. Okay, so that is what we are doing here. So balancing using resource smoothing, first 2 days the demand is maximum, hence shifting non-critical activities in that zone to the zone which is having minimum demand. So here what do we do? Now there is 1-3. There are 1-3 with total float of 3 days and 2-4 with total float of 1 day. So shifting both of them. Why both of them? Because we see that these two shifting also will not 100% bring about a uniform demand. So only these two possibilities are there. Only these two activities are non-critical, and these two possibilities of shifting them only is available. Therefore, we will go for shifting both of them throughout the project. Okay. So if you shift them by their total float values, this is what is the happening to the square network. So every time you do the shifting, we have to go and update the square network. So if you update the critical path, we are not disturbing, so it will remain the same. Project duration is also not going to get altered. Whereas your 1-3 is getting shifted by 3 days, consuming all the total float, and similarly 2-4 is also getting shifted by 1 day. Now we will go and calculate what is happening to the uh, resource requirement, okay, per day. So if you see requirement or resource demand per day, so just like we have done earlier, we will move vertically and see what is the demand. So first 3 days only activity 1-2 is being done because of the shifting, so the total demand is 10 men. Then on the fourth day we have these two activities 2-4 and 1-3 in parallel. Now the demand is 4 plus 4 8, so that is on the fourth day. Then on the fifth day, you have, along with these two activities, 2-4 also coming in parallel. So the total demand now becomes 4 plus 4 plus 2, 10. Okay. Then on the fifth day, these two activities will get completed. Then we have on the sixth day, along with 2-4, 3-4 being done in parallel. So their total demand is going to be 3 plus 2, 5. Okay. So this is going to be the scenario up to the eighth day. So you have 5, 5, 5, okay, up to the 8th day. Then on the 8th day, these two activities will get completed. And on the fourth, on the last 3 days, that is 9, 10, and 11, we have only activity 4, 5 with a demand of 2 days, 2 men for 3 days. Okay, so that is what is shown here. So this is the maximum balancing that we can do as far as this problem is concerned. So there is some improvement. Of course, certain portions there is no improvement because there is no possibility of improving this zone. So let us go and see what is happening to the histogram now. So let us superimpose the revised histogram over the previous histogram. So I have drawn the revised histogram over the previous histogram. The revised histogram is shown in the red color and the original histogram is shown in the black color. So as you can see, the original histogram is 4 going to 10 for the third day, then 6 for 2 days, 5 for 2 days, and then coming to 3 is 5 for 1 day rather, then coming to 3 and then 2 for 3 days. So this is our original histogram, which is before smoothing. Then after smoothing, we have now first 3 days it is 10, then it is going to 8 for, let me enlarge it and show. Then it is going for 8 for 1 day, then 10 for another 1 day, then coming down to 5 for 3 days now, then 2 for 3 days. So this is the trend and some improvement has happened. Now let us calculate to find out how much of improvement has happened or how much of percentage wastage has reduced from the previous before smoothing graph. We will calculate once again what is the percentage wastage for this revised change, shifting. Okay, so that is what is shown here. So let us calculate the percentage wastage after smoothing, taking the peak as 10 men per day. Now the peak is 10 men. So let us take that as the reference. So your availability becomes 10 into 11, the bottom, the denominator, and the numerator, we'll just calculate what is the percentage wastage. So first 3 days, there is no wastage. So this 0 into 3 is the value. Plus, there are 2 men idling on the third day. So it is on the fourth day. So it is 2 into 1. Then there is no wastage on the fourth day. Then you have 5 men wasted for 3 days. And then 8 men wasted for another 3 days. So if you calculate the percentage wastage, it comes out to be 37.3%. So originally the percentage wastage was 55.2%. So now it has got reduced to 37.3%. That means there is some nearly some how much something like 18% or so, or nearing 20%. There is some reduction in the percentage wastage. So we have brought about some improvement in the resource wastage by going for balancing of resources using this resource smoothing concept. So hope students are able to follow this problem. So please go through the video or go through this presentation. And in case any queries are there, you can get back. Just give me a information through your WhatsApp. How many people are interested in going for coming for this discussion through Zoom? Okay, so I don't want the entire class to come for Zoom discussion. So if you are having any doubts, just give me an intimation, and we will have a Zoom session. Okay, at the end of the year. So please go through this. Maybe 1 or 2 days time you can take. If you have still any doubts, you can post your questions on the Canvas, or you can come for a Zoom session. Thank you, all of you.